if this video finds you during this time, I just want you to know that you deserve a connection that feels safe, a connection that feels like it pours back into you, not only when it's convenient for somebody else, but when it's convenient for you. I feel like this message is reaching somebody during this time who could be like settling, which we all have at some point in our lives, like, let's be real. Um, but I think you're realizing that you deserve more. There's more that you want in life. You don't want just flat surface level communication, and that's so normal, like, especially if you're a person who is deeper, who loves harder, who wants to see the world and all the magic that's in it. Okay. I feel like if this video reached you during this time, you could definitely be opening up more to love or the idea of a relationship. You could even just be getting planted and loving yourself during this time and really appreciating the time that you have alone, and it doesn't feel so lonely anymore. It's almost like I'm getting this energy of somebody who is like, I don't gotta worry about nobody right now. But at the same time, like, the idea might be nice. I'm not completely closed off to getting intertwined with connections and creating new friendships. And this could even just be a message for somebody just really needing to get out there and get a part of these social groups, or get out in the community, maybe where people meet up that you really enjoy. Like, if it's a place you may enjoy going or somewhere you've thought about going, like, get out there. This is your sign to take that leap, step out of your social anxiety for a little bit and just have a little bit of fun, get some air, meet some new people. And even if you don't know how to like communicate that well right off the bat, like, trust me, I'm somebody who has suffered from social anxiety for so long, and I'm on here talking to all you guys, but like, it's okay, because the vibe attracts the tribe. And you know what? We're in this together. So if you've been having any social anxiety coming up for you at all recently too, like, definitely don't let that get in the way of you allowing yourself the freedom of communication and interacting. If this video did reach you, maybe you are coming out of situations that don't feel aligned, friendships, maybe relationships that don't feel like they're aligned with where you are soulfully anymore. So you are trying to discover your soul's purpose. You're trying to look at the deeper meaning of life and what it means for you and the connections that you actually hold in your life. I feel like you're just really wanting things to be more meaningful, more purposeful, more lighter than what they've been, and it's all unfolding for you, okay? On divine timing. Just get yourself out there, take that first leap, and don't be afraid. The fear is the one thing that holds us back. It's false evidence appearing real. Okay, so just remember that those fears, that anxiety, whatever it is that you're feeling, that may be holding you back from exploring this new version of you, putting yourself out there maybe for the first time. Just know that it's a trick to the mind. The negative thoughts that come up, and maybe you're somebody who's also had to keep your guard up in the past, I feel like, and you've had a very hard time opening up to people because you've dealt with toxic situations or people where you've just been able to see this other side of them, and maybe they just come off as very egoic and people who don't like consider, like, that they'll act like they consider others and have like all these cares in the world, but then there's certain things that you notice that people say or do, and you're like, okay, like, that's not aligning with the image you're trying to give off, or the vibe that you're not pretending to be, but you're trying to embody, but it's not aligning. I don't know, I'm thinking of some people that may be able to walk it a little bit, but they don't embody it, and they, when that switch goes off, it's almost like you're talking to a completely different person. That's very specific for somebody, but you just dealt with a lot of closed off energy, so it's normal for your body, for your nervous system, for you to be in this energy of, I need to re-explore healthy relationships, especially if you haven't had as many experiences with them already. But there's definitely people out there like you, that think like you, that vibe like you, that are as connected as you are to yourself, your beliefs, your values, and you don't have to settle for something that feels like it's surface level. You don't have to settle for something that feels like it's always going to be just this. Like, expand what it is that you want in a partner, in friendships, in your communities, and really just don't set any limit on it. And when you are in that energy, when you are in that vibe, like, you will be aligning with the correct people, not only for your soul's highest good, but for the purpose that you've come here on earth to carry out. You'll meet people and experience new opportunities and really just start a new life for yourself in love, and more joy and community and laughter, and just a lot of like positive celebration energy coming through during this time. So I do feel like you are somebody who's working on doing this more, or you've already been thinking about it. And yeah, just keep going, stay lifted, and stay aligned. We're in this together. All right, bye.